Good morning. Hi fam. Long time no see. Just kidding. If you watched I did my skincare this morning. So if you missed that on the replay, or live, you can watch it on the replay. And then I'm going to go ahead and post my Shopee link right here in the comments. And this is where you can find all the makeup and the tools I'm about to use. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, yesterday I did just like a really quickie tutorial using the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, which is like a tinted moisturizer. Today I'm going to show you how to use that same product, but to get full coverage from it. So kind of two birds with one stone, if you want to think of it that way. But I love that this can be used multiple ways. So I showed you how to use it one way yesterday, and I'm going to show you how to use it a different way today. So when you pop on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're new, if you've never seen one of my tutorials before, go and hashtag newbie in the comments so I can welcome you. Thank you. I have my necklace linked up above. And my outfit I'll have linked over on my Instagram stories. So again, another reason to go make sure you follow me over on Instagram. I just threw like some loose curls in my hair just to make myself look a little more presentable. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to go live with you guys and show you this full coverage makeup look. Today, I did want to mention, is the last day to score any Twisted mascara, any liquid eyeshadows on sale. So today is the last day to be able to do that. I'm going to be using two different ones together. So showing you that you can like mix them together too. It doesn't have to be used with powder. And then my Twisted mascara, I have raved about this since it launched. This is amazing. It has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it. So it makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. Also has set those down. Also has a dual wand. So it has the little wand, and then if you grab the silver part and twist, has the two. So has both of those, which is so cool. I love this mascara so much. So like I said, you can get both of these on sale for $42. You get to choose any liquid eyeshadow and you get the Twisted mascara. That deal ends tonight at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Look up what time it is in Pacific Standard. I think it's 10:45 last time I looked at the clock. Thank you. So make sure you take advantage of that deal. It ends tonight. And that's going to be on my website right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and going to be under Holiday Bliss. I exfoliated with you this morning. My skin feels great, doesn't it? Every time I use that exfoliating face mask, my skin feels so soft, like a baby's bottom. It's so good. Oh, nice. I'm from San Diego, too. Very cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to pin up my hair. I should be gift wrapping. Oh my gosh, well, you put me on the side and you gift wrap. I'll entertain you while you do it. How about that? Nebraska. Aw, thank you. Newbie just received the flyer. Oh, yay, Carol. I'm so glad. If you guys need any other hair products or hair tools, make sure you reach out to me for my link. Because I have a Lange link that's associated with me, and I've been with Lange for so long, almost 4 years now, which is crazy. Yeah, almost 4 years. Wow, that time goes by fast. So I get like a higher priority with their shipping department. They see my name, they know me, I've been a corporate at Lange, and so they see if you have ordered from my website, they put you on like a higher ship out time. So make sure to order from my website, which message me, I'll give you the link to my website. No one did. Michelle, we didn't get up to 50 shares. We were at 39. I was like, come on. So if you're wondering what Michelle's asking about, in my skincare live this morning, I said for every 50 shares, I'm going to be giving away a Starbucks gift card, a coffee on me to you. So make sure to share. I'll do the same thing again today in this tutorial, since we didn't see any winners in the last one. We were at 39 shares by the time I was done. Dang it. So if you want to potentially win a Starbucks, go ahead and click the share button in your bottom left-hand corner. You can share to as many places, many pages, many groups as you want. Just can only be to the one place at a time. You know what I mean? So like you can't share this to the same place twice. And then tag a friend in the comments. So tag a friend and say #shared. And then if we get to 50 shares, I'm going to pick a random winner who commented and tagged a friend. If we get to 100 shares, there's going to be 2 winners. If we get to 150 shares, there'll be 3 winners, etc. So if you want to potentially get a Starbucks on me, all you have to do is click the share button and tag a friend in the comments. So I so appreciate you guys doing that. This is my small business. I'm just trying to be creative, get my, my name out there. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to use the BB Flawless multiple ways. So the other products I'm going to be mixing it with is the Liquid Touch Foundation. The Liquid Touch Foundation is going to be extremely hydrating. So I'm just going to go in and just squirt this on top first, and then go in with my Liquid Touch right on top of that, and then I'll just kind of squirt like 3 drops of that on top there, and then I'm just going to dot this around my skin. So what's really cool about this coverage is not only is it going to bump up the coverage from using it with just say like the Liquid Touch, this is going to be implementing incredible hydration into your skin. So if you have combination skin and you still want to use like a full coverage look with the Liquid Touch, this is a really great idea to implement because you're not only adding that moisture, but you're also adding a little bit oomph of coverage. Another really cool thing about this is it does have a natural SPF in it, so you are getting that really nice protection without the SPF interfering with your foundation. And you get amazing coverage. Okay, so another really cool part about doing this, I'm going to just add a little bit more, is say your Liquid Touch was looking a little dark, okay? And if you don't want to buy a whole nother foundation, another really good option for you would be to mix it with your BB Flawless to lighten the shade. So if you feel like, oh, my liquid is looking a little dark now that it's getting winter time, you can mix it with your BB Flawless to lighten the color, which is a really good idea. And you get to use this multiple ways. So I'm going to take whatever's left over on there and wipe it on top of my blending bed. As you see, I'm not done yet blending it out, but I'm going to stop because I really want to use my blending bud to really fine tune this makeup look. And this is going to not only make my makeup look so much more smoother and softer, but it's also minimizing the appearance of pores, and it's really being intentional with your blending bud. So this is a really, really good product to use and to add that hydration. We're going camping today, so I always get so dry out on the lake, like this, I don't know, the sun, the wind, whatever it may be. So I'm like living, loving, relying on my BB Flawless so much. So the BB Flawless, again, is the complexion enhancer. It's very easy to blend into whatever foundation you're using, even if it wasn't the Liquid Touch. Even if you're using this with another foundation that you love, you can still do that. The BB Flawless, like I said, is going to be more of that tinted moisturizer. It is a lighter coverage, so you can use it all by itself, but when you do use it with another foundation, like the Liquid Touch, which has ingredients in it that actually help to produce collagen, which helps you to age backwards. Yes, please. Another reason that I look so different from my pictures 5 years ago, I started using the Liquid Touch. I'm aging backwards. So really great product to implement. And if you're not sure what shade you are, if you know what color you are in the liquid foundation, comment it and I can tell you what color you are in this. Typically I say I need to see a selfie, but this is so blendable that I can name you out. So I did the Liquid Touch in the shade Lace, and the BB Flawless in the shade Bisque is what I have on. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Make sure you don't share to the same one place more than once. Just love you. Aw, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. What colors did you use? I answered that one. I absolutely love the unique blending buds. It packs the product to perfection. Yes, couldn't have said it better myself. Merry Christmas. 5 days, you guys. How crazy is that? Yes, flawless. Where'd you get that makeup brush? This is called the Powder Concealer Brush, and this is going to be available on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, under Tools. What color are you using in the BB Flawless? The shade Bisque. Do you use a day cream as well? I do not. I just use a rose water. Yay, thanks, Kayla. What BB color did you use? Bisque. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Welcome from Australia. Is honey darker than Bisque? It is, yes. And if you live in Australia, if you live in Germany, if you live in England, Mexico, Canada, anywhere in the whole world, you can shop right here on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Say you're watching me and you're like, God, I love her. I wish I could shop from her website. Ha, you can. Sorry, I get really excited about that. All you have to do is go to the very bottom of my website and click on the American flag, and you change it to your flag, and the whole website will change into your language, your currency, and it ships from your country. It doesn't even ship from the US, it ships from your country because we have warehouses all over the world. Everything is made here in the US, but it is shipped from your different countries. That's why the stock levels sometimes are different. Like say something's out of stock in your country but not in my, like it just kind of depends as far as the inventory goes, but mostly everything has been restocked and replenished and all that goodness. But so I wanted to definitely mention that because not a lot of people know that. So if you are from another country or you find my tutorials helpful, make sure you're shopping from my website so I can help you. If you're not shopping from my website, I can't. So make sure to shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so what I'm doing now is using my Skin Solution Concealer. This is by far, hands down, the best and coolest concealer I've ever used in my life. Not only does it give you the most impeccable, amazing coverage, it really has this incredible property in it of caffeine. Ooh, knocking things over. So the caffeine is going to give your skin like it's like drinking caffeine for your body. It just wakes it up. It wakes it up, it makes it tighter, it makes it firmer. So if you struggle with puffiness on your under eyes, the Skin Solution Concealer is amazing. Plus, it gives you great coverage. So that was the shade Organza that I used. You can use this all over as well, whether you're wanting something a little bit lighter. So like this coverage right here of the BB Flawless and concealer, this is what I did on my stories yesterday. My stories are still up. So if you want to see that, head over to my Instagram and click on my profile picture to see that coverage. All right, so I have oily skin, so I need to make sure to set it really well, especially when I'm using a hydrating coverage like the BB cream. So I'm going to use a dry blending bud. I like this one because it's flat. Only reason I use it. And I'm going to mist it with my setting spray to get it to really cling on to my setting powder. So this is called the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. So I popped the cap off mine so I could use it in a baking technique. I'm going to set it down so I don't spill it all over the place. And I'm just going to push my blending bud into that powder. I squeeze it like this over it. That's why I never hold it up because I don't want it all over the place. When you blend your concealer, is your beauty blender wet or damp? It's damp. So I wring both of my blending buds underneath water, and then I turn the water off, and then I squeeze them till no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. But you want to use them damp because that's going to add a little bit more hydration into your foundation, which will help it to blend out easier and look more natural on your skin, especially if you have more dry or sensitive skin. When I put the concealer on, it seems to be caked on makeup. I guess I'm not blending it well enough. I would definitely make sure that you're blending it with the blending buds from Younique. Those ones are, I always am raving about how incredible our blending buds are, but that's really going to help. Also, you could have a little bit of dryness or built up skin on your under eyes, so making sure that you're using the exfoliating face mask, which I did in my tutorial this morning, on your skin at least 2 times a week will really help. Do you ever clean your blending buds with soap? Yes, I use a laundry detergent bar called Zote, Z-O-T-E. I actually, sorry I keep mentioning Instagram, but I have a tutorial on how to clean my makeup brushes on Instagram as well on my IGTV, which if you're not following me on Instagram, I guess I've given you plenty of reason to. My name there is Rhea Hope. All right, so I'm just going to sweep away any of that excess. So what that does, ooh, I almost knocked over my coffee, is this is going to add a very light, kind of like a setting, property to it. It also mattifies that area. It's going to draw out those oils and trap them basically. It also helps to minimize the appearance of pores, the reason that I put it up and over my nose. It can and will help, especially too, if you live somewhere where it's really humid, if you're going through menopause, if you work in a kitchen with all that food and the steam. So it's going to absorb into that setting powder. So instead of that absorbing into your makeup and making your makeup come off or look greasy, it absorbs into that. If I'm the color Lace and Foundation, what color concealer? The shade Organza for you, Nikki. You mentioned, and I missed it, what BB cream if I wear Mineral Lace. Got all the M's last week. Yay, Amy, I'm so excited for you. You'll want the shade Bisque, like me. Do you ever clean your, oh yeah, I already read that one. If you need to be color matched, make sure to comment color match in the comments and I will private message you as well. So if you love this coverage and you're like, I want to try that, we also do have a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you just return it for your money back. And everything, like I said, is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Nothing's on like subscription or anything like that. You shop as you go, get what you want. And if you don't want to set up an account, you don't have to do that either. You can always check out as a guest. Just make sure that you see my name or my photo on the website. That's so you know you're shopping on my website, which again is RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then if you need any recommendations or need any help shopping, just comment color match in the comments and I can message you. Otherwise, just message me. So I just popped on some pressed powder. If you're a similar complexion than I am, you'll want the shade Jacquard. So this powder brush is not from Younique, so you do need to message me for this one. But everything else is available right here on my website. What brush are you using for your powder? Message me, I'll give you the link to it. Color match. Thank you. Yes, I will message you. And then also, if you don't see a message from me, make sure you check your requested folder. If we're not like friends on Facebook, my message goes to a requested folder. So make sure you're checking there to make sure that you see my question. I use satin and foundation. What color and BB cream? The shade Honey for you. What shade between Organza and Chiffon? If you're looking for liquid, touch, or any of the other foundations, you'll be the shade Lace, Liz. For concealer, I would do the shade Tulle. And then for BB Flawless, Liz, you'll be the shade Honey. Need that brush. It is a good brush. All right, so now what we're going to do is go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth using a pressed powder to contour. I'm going to use the tapered blusher brush, and we're going to just go back and forth. Once you begin to see that line form, you're going to stop. And then you're going to swirl over that area, which is going to kind of buff it out. So doing this with the pressed powder, I actually really prefer and really love because it's going to be way easier to blend than using like a cream or a contour powder. It does all the work for you guys, and this does the biggest difference. I'm only going to contour one side so you guys can see the difference in this. And if you also don't want to wait for me to message you, feel free to message me. And how to do that is you just click on my face, a description window will pop down, and you can click on my name. Once you click on my name, you can, it'll take you to my Facebook page and you can message me there. Amanda, you can use the Touch Bold setting powder over your lipstick to get it to set. Same idea as your foundation. Does a mattifying face primer come with an applicator stick? No, it does not. I apply with my hands. I wouldn't want to use a stick with my primer because you want it to really like press into your skin. Now using the shade Twill, the shade Voile, or the shade Doplin will be better. Okay, so as you see, I've only contoured one side. And as you see, it really warms up your complexion on this side, makes your under eye look brighter, tighter, more youthful. It really does a lot. What color pressed powder? For satin foundation, the shade Jacquard for you. For all over, and then for contour, I would do the shade Doplin. I believe is how you say it. I hope I'm not butchering the name. Dupini. I think. You'll see it on there. And if you don't, just message me. I'll give you a link. All right, so our contour is done and on, and now I'm going to use my blush. I'm going to use the shade Sisterly, which is my favorite color blush because it just gives you this really natural, glowy, flush look to your skin without making you look like overdone or too like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you use a blush and you're like, oh gosh, what have I done? This doesn't do that. It just simply gives you this like really gorgeous, glowy, dewy finish with that pop of color. So it really is so perfect for your skin. So again, that was the shade Sisterly in your blush. Oops. There are two pressed powders on the website. Which one do you like best and why? So you'll want to use the Younique one because it's fully in stock. There's no real difference other than the packaging. What color pressed powder? I already answered that one. Hello, hi guys. As a reminder, if you haven't yet, make sure you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner. Every 50 shares, I'm going to give away a Starbucks gift card. So make sure to share and click and hashtag share it in the comments. You can share anywhere you want, just to you can only share to the one place. You can only share to one place. You know what I mean? Like you can't share 10 times to the same page. What brush do you use for your blush? I use the brand new setting powder brush, which should hopefully, fingers crossed, be back in stock in January. Which, if you haven't yet, make sure you sign up for my text alerts. You're going to want to text Rhea Hope to the phone number 25456, and that will opt you in to receive my texts. And I will definitely be letting my peeps know when the lipsticks are back, when that brush is on the site, when the new loose powder is on there, or setting powder is on there. All of those things are coming back. I just don't know when. I have not been told. Thank you for sharing. I'm so excited. Make sure also, for bonus points, to tag a friend. Tag a friend in the comments. All right, so now for brows, I'm going to do the brow pencil in the shade medium. And I'm going to take this from the corner throughout the tail. I have brow hair. Oh, that's a hair. I was like, what is that? That's a long brow hair. So brow pencil, you guys. If you are struggling at doing your brows, you need to get this pencil. It does all the work for you. And look at how much more room it gives you for eyeshadow. It really does shape your face, and it does a lot. So if you are like trying to figure out how to make your eyes look bigger, or say you have hooded eyes or you wear glasses, doing your eyebrows is not just for like the glam effect. It really does give your face a little facelift. We have Afterpay through an app called Klarna, which if you want to know how to use that, just message me. I'll give you the steps. But basically, it's a free app. You download the app and you'll go to RheaHopeBeauty.com on the app, and they have a system like Afterpay, which you can use. But you have to go through it on the app, is the only difference. Yay, thank you. All right, so now that we've done our eyebrows, now I'm going to take the spoolie side and just kind of comb it through to make it look a little softer, a little bit more natural. And again, I'm wearing the shade medium in that. So good. I kind of want to go a little higher on this side, actually. Okay. All right, so now that we've done that, now I'm going to use my eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is my favorite eyeliner for using on my waterline, because it actually stays where you put it. It doesn't build up, doesn't smudge or smear, give you raccoon eyes. It's only $15 too. I'm going to pop that on the waterlines. And then now we're going to do eyeshadow. All right, so like I had said, I have mentioned, our eyeshadow is on sale along with our Twisted Mascara, but only until tonight, Pacific Standard Time at midnight. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, make sure you do so. I'm going to use the shades Reverent and Overt. So first one I'm going to go in with is the shade Overt. Liquid eyeshadows are amazing, especially if you have oily eyelids or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyelids, because these don't smudge or smear. So now I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush and begin to just blend that out just like so. And I'm going to take this kind of in the crease and this outer V. So we're just going to begin to massage. So typically when I am doing eyeshadow, I always tell you guys, light hands, light hands, light hands. That is always right unless you're using liquid eyeshadow. Then you do want to use a little bit firmer of a hand. And the fluffy crease brush, the one I'm using right now, is my favorite for doing this step because it does all the work for you. It's like the perfect amount of tapered, the perfect amount of fluff. Goldilocks would be so pleased. All right, so that is Overt, just in the outside corner, and look at how beautiful that blends. Just so fast and so effortless. And like I said, still on sale. I'm going to wipe off anything on here. Do you clean the fluffy crease brush after each use? Just the way you saw with the tissue. But I do clean all of my makeup brushes and my blending buds. I try to clean them once a week. All right, so Overt on the outside corner. Fluffy crease brush. And I'm just kind of dabbing at this at first, and then once I've dabbed it, then I'm going to start blending this out. Now, a trick with getting that like really kind of subtle V look with your eyeshadow is to have your eye open. Have your eye open, and then you can kind of like work it up, work it down, kind of like a Pac-Man mouth is essentially the shape we're going for. Same eye combo I did yesterday. Oh, that's cool. I love this eye look. Your lashes are so long. Thank you. I use our Esteem Lash Serum every single night before bed. It's only $24, and it makes your lashes grow like weeds, you guys. It's amazing. $24 too, which is, can't beat that. All right, so now that we have Overt on, which again, blends like a dream, I'm gonna use my liner shader brush. And I'm just going to wipe off anything that was on there from yesterday. And I'm just going to use just a little bit. I don't want like a lot. And I'm going to, it's like, should I use you guys? I can't really see that well. Blend this out underneath the lower lash line. Just to give it that like finished kind of cohesive look. Make the really cute face. Okay. So a cool thing about using it for underneath the lower lash line as opposed to eyeliner or pressed eyeshadow is it's not going to smudge. It's not going to smear. It's not going to move. So if you struggle with no matter what I use, it always smudge or smears or makes me look like I have raccoon eyes, you need to do this step with a liquid eyeshadow. Because like I said, once it sets, it is done for. It does not move unless you have a makeup remover wipe or a shine cloth or something like that. So really perfect option if that is a struggle for you, getting your eyeshadow to stay in place. Which again, this is the shade Overt and it is on sale. You can get any eyeshadow, any liquid shadow you want. So for the V, don't be too hard on yourself because you can always go in with your blending buds and kind of clean it up. But just kind of hold your brush towards the back and take it back and forth like this. Up, 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 down, down, down. Just kind of like that, okay? Now, once we've had that color on, now we're going to do the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. And we're going to pop this on the inner corner and the center of the eye. Again, not going to go hog wild with this because I'm going to blend it out with my cream brush. And we're just going to take this to the crease. And I'm not going to go all the way back. I'm going to keep the focus just on the front half of the eye. Just like that. Same thing on this side. So again, if you have hooded eyes or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyes, the liquid eyeshadows are going to be your best bet because like I had mentioned, they're not going to move, they're not going to smudge, and they are so illuminating. They really do make your eyes pop, especially this color, which again is the shade Reverent. So definitely hands down, if I had to pick one color out of all the liquid eyeshadows to use, it would be the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent, which is this one that I'm using. It's this really gorgeous kind of like pale pink champagne color. Champagne color. Champagne. And it's just so dang pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love this eye look. So good. So easy and fast. Yes, $42. You get any liquid eyeshadow plus my mascara that I'm going to use. Now I'm going to set my makeup. Which I have told you guys this time and time again how important making sure that you're using a setting spray is. It's going to put moisture into your foundation, which is going to help your foundation look much more natural. It's also going to help to prevent it from transferring or moving around. It is so important to making sure that you're doing after your makeup, especially if you have to wear a mask or anything like that. Yes, the liquid eyeshadows are $26 by themselves, so might as well get a discounted mascara along with it, which again is going to be under Holiday Bliss, and you can get as many of those bundles as you want. So I'd grab a few. You can also choose between any of the other Epic mascaras, so you can do like the brown one and use it on like your eyebrows for brow gel too. Is another little trickaroo of the trade. All right, so now for lashes, I'm going to go in first with my lash primer, which this is one of my favorite products because it gives my lashes so much length. Also hydrates them, which is going to be really amazing for getting your lashes to grow because the hydration makes them stronger. And then now I'm going to go in with the infamous Twisted Mascara, which like I had mentioned in the beginning of this tutorial has, just poked myself in the eye, has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it, which is going to help your lashes to grow while you're wearing it. Also has these super tiny little intentional bristles, which give you the best separation so you don't have any like spider leg or like clumpy looking lashes. It doesn't flake or, sorry, my nose is running. Doesn't flake or move around at all. So if you struggle with that too, or if you have oily eyes, and no matter, watery eyes, same. This will be the mascara that you want. It's water resistant, but it's not waterproof, which I prefer. Because waterproof it's so difficult to remove at the end of the day, it's not even worth it. All right, so now I'm going to do the smaller little brush and fine tune my eye and get those super hard to reach lashes and then apply on the bottom. So again, if you have like shorter lashes, this wand will be your BFF, because you can do the whole mascara look with it and then top it with the other one if you're wanting to too. Just kind of depends what you prefer. All right. What color eyeshadow did you use? I used the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Overt and Reverent. So pretty. Oh, I love it. I love this eye look so much. All right, so now for lips. I actually didn't even pull any lipstick out. I saw someone comment about a red lip, but I just don't know if I'm feeling a red lip today. So I think I'm going to go with my tried and true, my BFF, my ride or die. But I think I'm going to use this one. I'll make sure to go back through the comments. I know I've missed a couple. All right, so first things first with the lips. I'm going to do lip liner in Punchy, which is this really gorgeous pale pink. If you guys want a red lip, I could tell you what products to get. And these are my favorite ones for a red lip. When I come back, I'll be sure to do like a holiday look for you guys, which I did the other day. If you want to see that, you can go to my looks tab, which is right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then click on looks. But my favorite red lip combo is the lip liner in Primal and the liquid lipstick in Sizzling, which are both available on my website. All right, so now that I've kind of lined and filled in my lips with the shade Punchy, which is, as you see, this really gorgeous soft pale pink, I love our lip liners. One, because they're so soft and matte and subtle, but two, they are dang smudge proof, so they're perfect if you have to wear a mask. But I'm going to take them. It's the color Punchy. And I'm going to go over it with the liquid lipstick in the shade Subtle. And look at how these two go together. All right. I want to blend it out. How gorgeous is that lip look? The cutest, like, pale pink nude lip combo. So again, that was the liquid lipstick in Subtle and the lip liner in Punchy together. Isn't that so pretty? It's like the perfect everyday color. So the lip liners, like I said, are creamy. They're only $15. They're smudge proof. And then when you wear them underneath your liquid lipstick, say you're eating a cheeseburger and your liquid lipstick is fading, you will still have that color payout of your lip liner. So it's like a little secret. You have what will stay on your lips, and then you have these really pretty colors to kind of play around with. So again, lip liner in Punchy, liquid lipstick in Subtle. Isn't that so soft and pretty? Oh, I love it. Yeah, right? And so everything I'm using, including the lipsticks, are all right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find them. So lip color is Punchy lip liner, liquid lipstick in Subtle, and then my eyes are liquid eyeshadow in Overt and Reverent. And that's it. The highlight I used was the Touch of Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly. And then if you're wanting a red lip, I would do Primal lip liner and Sizzling liquid lipstick. I saw some questions up above. Let me scroll. What color would you do with a red lip? I always feel like I do it wrong. I would do bronze color, so like Overt in the liquid eyeshadow or Tenacious Splurge Cream Shadow. Does the mascara come with two wands? It does. So I can't wait for my mascara. Yay! I am 31 years old. I will be 32 in 9 days. Would the color Willed look good on blue eyes? Absolutely. Yes, it has two wands. color eyeshadow? Answered that one. Red lip. What color eyeshadow? Okay, I think I caught up on everything. Cool. Just ordered the eyeliner. Yay! What color would look good with blue eyes? It would. Yes, absolutely. It's like a burnt red, so it looks really pretty with blue eyes, definitely. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. So make sure to comment color match if you need a recommendation. Comment skincare if you need a recommendation for that. Yes, Punchy is available. Everything I use is available, and it's all right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Whether you live out of the country or in the U.S., you can shop on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then everything has a love it guarantee, so you can return it if you need to. But message me if you guys have any questions or you need any help picking out your products. I am here to help, and I can't wait to see how beautiful you all look and how much you love these products as well. No, December 29th. Maybe I was doing the math wrong. What color was your foundation? The shade Lace in the foundation, and then I used the shade Bisque in the BB Flawless. Taffeta foundation, what color in BB cream? The shade Honey for you. What color with green eyes? Carol, this eye look would actually look really pretty with green eyes. Thank you, Sherry. Exfoliation with the charcoal mask. Yes, I would do the exfoliating first and then the charcoal mask after. All right, guys, so I'm going to clean up my little makeup station, and then I will have a really fun fashion try-on next. You guys, I'm like all about it today. So make sure to head back here. Make sure you click those 3 dots up here, those 3 little dots. We'll turn on live notifications. I don't wear foundation. Would the eye combo look good on fair skin? Absolutely. And Karen, you can do the BB Flawless. It's technically not a foundation. It's like a tinted moisturizer, so that would be a good option so you feel like you're having like a full makeup look. But yes, this eye look would look really pretty even if you weren't wearing foundation. Oh, your math's wrong. Okay, good. Like, I thought I could count. So tune back in here on Facebook, and I will be live with Top Shelf Wardrobe doing a really fun try on. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.